back on the mic for the rest of this one. Here's Eric Bramer.
Thank you, Carter. Woo-Suk goes on the mound. 5th appearance in a blue Wahoos uniform, coming off of by far his best. Fastball inside, but at 94. Good to see that velocity from the righty. Taken ball 1 by Carlos D. Rodriguez. Top of the order due up for the Shuckers, trailing 8-3 to the Wahoos. 1-0 from the righty, Go. Fastball, again at 94. This time is on the outer half for a strike, 1-1. Go allowed 8 runs, 7 earned in his first 3 appearances for the Wahoos, but looked like a completely different pitcher when he faced Biloxi 2 nights ago. Hoping to snowball a couple good appearances together. Weak tapper, foul up the third base side on what looked like a good changeup, or a cutter, I suppose Woo-Suk Go calls it. The count is 1-2. Woo-Suk Go 2 nights ago, a strikeout and no base runners in a 1-2-3 inning. Carter, continuing the conversation we had about this trade, A.J. Puck going to the Diamondbacks and 2 minor league position players coming back to the Marlins organization. 1-2. Chopper foul up the first base side off the tarp. Outfielder likely coming to Pensacola. It has been reported by outlets that that is the case. Andrew Pintar. 10 games for the Double-A Amarillo Sod Poodles. Batted just 184, but in a much larger sample size for High-A Hillsboro, the Hops. Pitch outside, 2-0. That's just outside of Portland, Oregon, for those of you who don't know the Northwest area. He had outstanding numbers. 304 average, if you're an OPS guy like us. 919 OPS. Gap-to-gap, occasional home run power for a right-handed hitting outfielder with good speed. 2-2, driven to the gap right center here. That's down for a base hit. Marcy tracks it down, gets it in quickly. Leadoff man aboard for the 4th inning in a row for Biloxi. They haven't taken full advantage of all their opportunities tonight, but it looks like they'll have another one here in the 8th. Rodriguez aboard, Darian Miller, who homered to right. A 2-run shot his last time up, will bat next.
Yeah, like you said, I called him an infielder last inning. I stand corrected. He began his career as an infielder, played that at BYU, but he's been playing center field lately during his time with Hillsboro and Amarillo. And like you said, this is a guy who brings a lot to the table. That high OPS tells you a lot about his game, the patience, the power, the contact. And he's immediately a top 15, top 20 prospect in this system.
Fastball upstairs, 1-0. Doing a little recon on him. Apparently at Brigham Young University, the local media there on campus called him Pinny, but we won't call him Pinny until I can confirm with him firsthand that he likes that nickname. Pintar, the last name. Fastball in for a strike at 95. It's 1-1. Also checked in with our colleague Stephen Carey, broadcaster for Double-A Amarillo in the Diamondback system. He saw De Los Santos prior to his promotion to Triple-A and had just gotten to know Pintar. Again, only 10 games played for the Sod Poodles. 1-1 taken down and in, 2-1. But Steph was pretty high on De Los Santos, especially, having seen him for most of the year. A lot of swing and miss in his profile and not much of a defensive upside at the present moment, but the bat is dangerous and powerful. And hopefully he gets an opportunity with the Marlins before too long. 2-1, popped foul, back our way out of play, 2-2. When it's all said and done, the Marlins may make some significant moves, subtracting from their major league roster with an eye towards the future. And we once again hope that that will mean good things for former Blue Wahoo, some of the homegrown talent waiting in the wings with Triple-A Jacksonville. 2-2, Woo-Suk Go deals, and a breaking pitch is taken down and in. I'm talking Troy Johnston. I'm talking Griffin Conine. I'm talking Victor Mesa Jr., all 3 of whom have been getting everyday playing time with the Jumbo Shrimp, and with ebbs and flows in a long season, they're all putting up pretty good numbers. 3-2 payoff from Go, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left, sending Sasaki back, now in. The left fielder makes a 2-handed catch, out number 1. Brock Wilkin bats next. 8-3, Wahoos leading in the top of the 8th inning. Fans, the Eye Guy offers full comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, dry eye evaluations, and diabetic eye exams with 3 Florida State licensed optometrists, Dr. Janine Spoors, Dr. Grace Teagenkamp, and Dr. Joseph Teagenkamp. Come see them at one of their various Pensacola locations and have an eye-tastic experience. Brock Wilken 0 for 3. 2 infield pop-ups and a ground out for perhaps the most potent bat in the Shuckers lineup. Cut fastball in a good spot. A high strike, 0-1. Another lefty getting loose in the Biloxi pen. They only have a couple of them, and we've seen Seminaris now the last 2 1/3 innings. I'd have to guess that is Russell Smith then getting loose. 0-1. Check swing on appeal. He went around, says first base ump Nate Starr, and the count is 0-2. We have not yet seen Woo-Suk go more than 1 inning at a time, but pitching with a 5-run lead now. If he gets through this 8th unscathed, perhaps he'll get the 9th as well. That remains to be seen. Oh and 2. Go to the plate. Down the middle. Fastball at 95 for a called 3rd strike. Well, this version of Woo-Suk Go is turning some heads here tonight, as he did the other night. Fastball in the mid-90s, locating it well. He gets a strikeout looking of the biggest bat in the Biloxi lineup. 2 down with Rodriguez still at first, and Connor Scott will bat next. Didn't give you the line yet on Adam Lasky in long relief. He went 4 innings, 6 hit, 3 runs. He's in line for the win tonight. Pitch down and away, 1-0. He inherited a 4-0 lead, but Paul Campbell, the starter, cannot earn the win because he did not complete 5 innings. Campbell, a hitless 3 frames with only 1 over the minimum faced. 1-0 the count to Connor Scott. 0 for 3 out of the cleanup spot. Go from the stretch. Scott swings, sharp grounder to second. Loved by Rosario, bobbles, but knocks it down in front of him and recovers just in time to fire on to first. Leadoff single, harmless for